Hello students, how are you? Take care and study. I myself, Sau S.M. Bansode, Krishna Mahavidyalay, Retri Budruk, Chemistry Department. Today we see solutions, chapter number 2 from Chemistry, having marks 5-7. Solutions are important in all life processes. Body fluids are solutions. Solutions are used in industries and many other areas. First we see definition of solution. This definition is asked in exam for 1 mark. We see definition. Solution. Solution is defined as homogeneous mixture of two or more components. Example, mixing salt with water. In diagram, first beaker, there is some water. If we add some salt into it, then the salt completely mix in water and it forms uniform salt solution. We see what is meant by homogeneous mixture. Homo means same and genus means type. It create true solution. Same type of substances are used in this particular mixture, having similar chemical behavior. Then we see heterogeneous mixture. Hetero means different and genus means type. In this type of mixture, there are two different type of substances are mixed with each other. For example, mixture of gas and solid. Then we see definition of solvent and solute. These definitions are also asked in exam for 1 mark each. First we see definition of solvent. The component which is present in larger proportion is termed as solvent. Definition of solute. The component which is present in smaller proportion is termed as solute. For example, sugar plus water, it gives sugar solution. In diagram, the solvent water is in larger proportion and very small amount of sugar is added into it, and thus the sugar solution is formed. In this example, we use water as a solvent and sugar as a solute. Means for the preparation of solution, two components are used and therefore the solution is called binary solution. Means binary solution contains two components. If we use three components, water, sugar and salt, that is three components, then it is called ternary solution. According to this, if four components are used to prepare solution, then it is called as quaternary solution. Then we say about true solution. True solution is transparent solution and the particle size of solute is 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. Then we see homogeneous solution. A solution in which solute and solvent form uniform homogeneous one phase is called as homogeneous solution. For example, water plus salt. In beaker, there is water as a solvent. If we add some salt into it, then it completely dissolves and it forms salt solution. It is uniform solution having only one phase and also it is transparent, means it is true solution. Salt particles completely dissolve in water. Then we see heterogeneous solution. A solution which form two or more phases is called heterogeneous solution. For example, water plus sand. If we take some water in beaker and we add sand into it, then it forms two different layers. That is, sand is present at the bottom of the beaker and water is above it. Means there are two phases. At the bottom there is sand and above it there is water. Depending on amount of solute present in solution, solutions are of two types. First, dilute solution. A solution which contains very small amount of solute in comparison with solvent is called dilute solution. For example, dilute solution of 5% HCl solution percent by volume is used because solvent, water and solute HCl both are in liquid state. In beaker, there is 100 ml HCl solution. In this solution, the solute, that is HCl, is 5 ml and 95 ml is water. Means the solute is very small as compared with the solvent water. Therefore, the color of the solution is dilute. In the diagram, the blue colored particles are the particles of solute, that is HCl, and the red colored particles are the particles of the solvent. In this solution, very small amount of solute, that is HCl, is present. Therefore, the color of the solution is light. Then we see concentrated solution. A solution which contains large amount of solute in comparison with solvent is called concentrated solution. For example, 95% HCl solution. In this solution, 95 ml HCl, that is solute, is used and 5 ml water is used to prepare 100 ml concentrated HCl solution. In beaker, we take 5 ml water and 95 ml of HCl is added into it. Here, the amount of solute is larger than the solvent. Therefore, the color of solution is dark. Depending on type of solvent, solutions are of two types. First, aqueous solution. Aqua means water. Therefore, solution in which solvent is water is called an aqueous solution. Here, water is a universal solvent, means maximum substances are dissolved into it. The next type is non-aqueous solution. A solution in which solvent is other than water, such as benzene, alcohol, etc., are called non-aqueous solutions. Then we see types of solution. Solvent and solute present in different physical state as solid, liquid, or gas. According to these physical states, there are 9 types of solutions. First, solute is solid, solvent is liquid, and the example is sugar in water. In this example, sugar is solute and water is solvent. Sugar is solid, water is liquid, and therefore the example is sugar in water, means sugar is added into water and sugar solution is formed. Second, solid means solute is solid, solvent is also solid, and the example is metal alloys, copper in gold. Gold is very soft. Therefore, copper is added into it. Third example, solid gas. Here, solid is solute, gas is solvent, and the example is iodine in air. Iodine is solid, air is gas, and thus the example is iodine in air. Second type, liquid. Here solute is liquid, solvent is also liquid, and the example is ethanol in water. Ethanol means ethyl alcohol is liquid, water is liquid, and thus the example is ethanol in water. Next type, liquid solid. Here liquid is solute, solid is solvent, and the example is amalgam of Hg with sodium. Hg is in liquid form, sodium is in solid form. Sodium is added into Hg, and therefore the example is amalgam of Hg with sodium. Next example, liquid gas. Solute is liquid, solvent is gas, and the example is chloroform in nitrogen. Chloroform is liquid, nitrogen is gas. Here chloroform is solute and nitrogen is solvent. Next type, gas liquid. Gas is solute, liquid is solvent, and the example is carbonated water or oxygen in water. Here CO2 is solute and water is solvent. In another example, oxygen is gas, that is solute in water, that is solvent is in liquid form and it is water. Next type, gas solid. Here solute is gas and solvent is solid. H2 gas in palladium metal. Next example, gas. Here solute is gas and solvent is also gas, and the best example of this is air. In air there is oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and many other rare gases. Then we see capacity to dissolve. Capacity of solution to dissolve solute. For this we consider a equilibrium reaction. The reaction is solvent plus solute. On dissolution, it gives solution. Solution on crystallization, it gives solvent plus solute. For the preparation of solution, we first take some amount of solvent, that is water, and then we add a solute into it and stir it well. But after some time, the solute becomes, but after some time, the solute remains as it is, means it does not dissolve into the solvent. And according to this capacity of the solvent to dissolve solute, there are three main types of solution. First, we see according to the equilibrium reaction. At the equilibrium reaction, when the solute is added into solvent and the solution is formed, to this solution, equilibrium state is attained, and therefore no change in this system. That is, if we add solute in the solvent, then it does not dissolve and the solution is not formed. And if the solution is heated, then there is no crystallization process. Means the required amount of solute is added into the solvent and the solution is formed. Such type of solution is called as saturated solution. If the amount of solute is less than the saturated solution, then the solution is termed as unsaturated solution. And if the amount of solute is more than the saturated solution, then the solution is supersaturated solution. Thank you.
Namaskar. To stop the spread of coronavirus disease or COVID-19, we will have to stay